I know you love this game, and I think that you know that I love this game. That's why we're here week after week, right? We're cheering on our favorite teams in 20 different OHL markets. But I think we're also all smart enough to recognize that hockey has itself a culture problem. And that culture problem was on full display this past week when the league came down hard on the Niagara Ice Dogs. A $150,000 financial penalty and a 2+ year ban for the Ice Dogs head coach and general manager, who also just so happened to be minority owners in the team. So gone are both Billy and Joey Burke. They cannot apply for reinstatement until June of 2024. The reason? A WhatsApp chat, the transcripts of which were shared with the league, and the league has determined that the chat and the actions contained therein are prejudicial to the welfare of the league, and further, that they violate league policies around harassment and respect towards women in the workplace and in the game. And this is what we have to focus on when it comes to the culture problem. You know, if a woman is a survivor of domestic violence, the question often gets asked, why didn't she just leave her abuser? Why did she stay in that abusive situation? But that's the wrong question to be asking. The question we have to ask in those situations is, what gives a man at any time, the right, or what makes a man think he has the right to resort to violence against a woman? That's the question we have to ask. It's got to be on the individual perpetrating the abuse. So in this context, we have to ask why we think it's okay to use coarse and explicit language about a female colleague in an office setting or on a WhatsApp chat. We have to ask ourselves, yeah, guys, I'm talking to you. I know we love this game. Historically, it's been just for us, right? But what makes us think it's okay to use that kind of language? And look, we know this goes beyond hockey, but we have to start addressing it at the root. And the root is the people who somehow, some way think it's okay to use language like that, to talk about women in that way. It's not right. And if we're going to change the culture, we got to get to the root of it and start working from there and building it back up in a better place. I think the league has sent a pretty clear message here, and it's not the first time. Oh my goodness, what a run it's been for these Niagara Ice Dogs. It was just 3 years ago that recruiting violations led to sacrificing first-round draft picks and a $250,000 fine. The league is showing that it takes this stuff seriously by the stiffness of this penalty this time around. It's a bad look for the league. It's a bad look for the Ice Dogs. I'm glad the league is taking it seriously, but we have to take this up seriously as well. And we have to look at it through that lens. What gives us the right to think it's okay to use language like that when we're talking about a woman in our workplace, a woman in the game of hockey? It's their game as much as it is our game. And we have to change our ways and root out the culture problems in this game. Let's start right now, okay? I'm Farwell. It's Friday. We'll see you at the rink.